Hello everyone, I'm Tom with Stock Navigators and this is a weekly market forecast for the week of April 5, 2021. When you watch the video, if the picture is not very clear, so please hit the gear icon below and you can change it to the 1080p format. It will help you to see it better. As we finish the March 2021 with a many market headlines, from a container ship that blocking the Suez Canal to millions of Americans cashing their stimulus check. Now more people get vaccine and then $2.25 trillion infrastructure plan and another default on the $20 billion margin call by Equitable Capital. That called a credit suite bank lost almost $4 billion also. It was an interesting month, to say at least it's over. Now we start for the month of April with the S&P 500 had broken about 4,000 level as we have been projected in many of my market updates since the beginning of the year 2021. Now we look at the month of April. Usually the month of April is likely to be a very strong bull market. Keep in mind that April is the best performance of the year for the stock market based on the historical study. Last week, a lot of stock from technology and a small cap start turning around so that you can focus on the strong technical stock on the reversal that I have been showing you in the last many videos. So my projection for the small and the medium cap stock are much more bullish than the big cap stocks. After April, we are likely to see some price volatility and a consolidation pattern. As people say, sell in May and go away. So then it will move up again at the end of June to finish a strong note by the year end of 2021. The market still have a lot of room to move up to the upside. Now let's take a look on the chart of the major indexes so that we can see what they are doing right now so that we can see the future of the financial market. Then stay tuned. I'm going to show you 5 hot stocks for the month of April that you should take a look. Okay, so first of all, let me take a look on the index. Okay, so first of all, let me look at the volatility index. So you can see that the VIX it come down to the lower level even before the pandemic. So it means that it's good for the stock market. So the people not fear, everything is stabilized with a lot of money flowing to the market. It look like a very healthy market for the stock market in the future. Now let's take a look on the index. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is still very bullish, as you can see here on Wednesday and Thursday. They'll be able to make an all-time high, and then look like they still have more room to grow to the end of April. And now let's take a look on the Dow. The Dow is also same thing like the S&P 500, they're very strong. They make another all-time high, so it's very bullish for the Dow component. And if we look at the Nasdaq is also be able to stabilize at this level. Now they try to break out and complete the beginning of the invert head and shoulder pattern. So look like the technology stock are going to turn around and find a way to put it up higher. And if you look at the Russell 2000 with a lot of small and mid-cap stock, they also try to catch up, even though they are far behind from the top, but they also gain momentum and then try to put it up for more momentum to the upside. So we have 2 strong index, which is the S&P 500 and the Dow in the all-time high, and the Russell 2000 and the Nasdaq also try to catch up. So it looks like it will be a very strong bull market in the short term here. And if you look at the gold, it also find a bottom, and then they try to find a way to break out the Dow trend line here. If they can break out a Dow trend line here, so the gold can continue to put it to the upside. And if you look at the crude oil it also stabilized this level. They aim the momentum to break out this level here. If the market recovery come back and then the airline start flying again, and they will need more oil. So this one here, they will be able to break out and continue to the upside. And if you look at the Bitcoin, so the Bitcoin right now they penetrate on the level here. They try a couple of attempts, but they couldn't break through this level because the price is very high right now. So people are a little bit scared. But as long as they will stay around here, they come back a little bit or they go sideways, and then definitely they will find a way to break out in the future here. But in the other hand, the Ethereum cheaper price, and a lot of people they still believe in Bitcoin, so they break out the triangle pattern here, and in the last couple of days they shoot it up to the sky because the price is very attractive and affordable. So that's why a lot of people they will love to play the Bitcoin, so that they will stick with the Ethereum. Okay, so look like it. So that's how the market will look like in the future for the index as well as the Bitcoin, gold, and crude oil. Now let me look at the component of the S&P 500. As you know, the S&P 500 is very strong. So in the S&P 500, you look at the sector like energy sector is still doing very well after they pulled back down for about 10 days here, and then they're able to stabilize at the support. Now they try to find a way and looking for more uptrend for the energy sector. And you also look at the financial sector with a lot of money flow to the market. So the financial sector only pulled back a couple of days, and now they try to gain momentum, and then they still have more room to put it to the upside. And the strongest sector that turned around, that the XLK, which is the technology sector. It's very similar to Nasdaq. I just showed you earlier. They try to find a way to break out the neckline here, and if they hold that momentum, they will have more room to grow. So and another thing that you see that the reason that the technology stock is doing very well, and the main thing is because of semiconductor, they are very strong. You see the semiconductor have been put it up very strong after the breakout of the downtrend line here, and a couple of them that I have been show you on the couple of previous video. If you look at them like NXPI, okay, on the last video, this one here, for the last couple of days they already run up, couple from the 185 now to 208 right now, and apply material also very strong, as you can see here. LRCX, which is Lam Research, also very strong, as you can see, and KLAC, okay, that's the KLA 10 core. They also very strong. They make it all-time high, and MXIM. So those stocks, if you follow them, that is very strong, and then they will have momentum to continue to the upside, because those stocks they will benefit from $60 billion rollout from the infrastructure plan that they're going to try to build the chip manufacturing in U.S. So that one is the good news for those stocks. That's why they jump up very fast. Now, I will continue to update during the middle of the week, so make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel so I can notify you on the new update. If you have been following me in my YouTube channel, every day in our premium live trading room with our members, I look at the chart to analyze and give out some short-term buy direction on the ES future, so my members they can make some extra daily income that we call ATM machine, and analyze many stocks for the swing trade so that we can stay on the trade longer and make a bigger profit potential. As you know that trading is a very risky business. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Trading involves significant knowledge of the market. Successful traders they require much more than a good strategy. It requires discipline, patience, daily guiding, and a lot of experience from practice. That's why at Stock Navigators, we will help you to learn and understand how to read the price action on the chart by using a modern technical analysis and understand the crowd psychology combined with the pattern recognition and money management, so that you can buy with the high probability of winning and a low risk trade, so that you can manage your own financial future. But we understand that very hard for you to know everything overnight, so that we will mentor you every week until you are successful. And we will guide you every day in our live trading group, so that you can follow along and you can ask and see how the price action in real time. What we see in today is a massive move out of the bond into the equity, which could mean that the recent high in the stock market are yet the beginning of a very strong uptrend. So this is a good time for you to invest in your education, so that you can survive and make money in this volatile market. Now I'm going to analyze the chart of the 5 hot stocks for the month of April. First of all, as you can see that the energy sector is still hot, as I mentioned earlier. So XLE is a very strong sector. So I pick up one stock in this sector so that you can follow. That's the PSX at the Phillips 76. So as you can see, the Phillips 76, after they go here, they hit to the resistance and then they pull back down, but they found a support right away. And now they try to bounce back up and they pull back and reset. Now they hold up. So if they clear that arrow, the Phillips 76, it will have more room to the upside. And the strong sector that we should focus right now, which is a technology sector. Okay, the technology sector, they also break out of downtrend line, and then they continue to clear up the area here for the inward head and shoulder to the upside. So a lot of technology stock will benefit of a Joe Biden $2.25 trillion there. So I will pick up a couple of stocks here that will help you out. Okay, so first of all, the first one is Qualcomm. As you see that the Qualcomm has been go up for a long time, and since beginning of the year they slammed it down very hard, but they slammed it down to the level of support, and then bounce back up, they come back, they pull back the support, and the last couple of days they try to gain momentum and continue to push it up to the upside. Okay, that one more, and the next one is the MSLS, the Microsoft MSFT, which is the Microsoft. This stock, as you know, that they just winning a multi-billion-dollar project from the government on the defense sector. So that's why you can see that this stock at the last couple of days, this stock even the market dropped for the last month, but the Microsoft, they hold up very strong here. They go sideways. Now they're able to gain some momentum for the last couple of days, and they still have more room to put it to the upside. And the next one is the CIEN, which is CINA, CIEN. Okay, so this stock is also involved the 5G network, is similar to the Qualcomm. So this stock has been building the big base here. So they come back, they have some resistance here, they come back, they fail, they test another one, they fail. But this time they'll be able to hold up here. So that if they can clear that area here, the stock CINA, they can be able to have more room to put it to the upside in the future here. And the last one is the CRM, which is a Salesforce. Okay, Salesforce would have trouble to go in higher. As you can see that they continue to make it low, high, low, low here. But finally, they'll be able to find a support, and then they push it back up, they come back to reset, and the last couple of days they gain some more momentum. So short term, we're looking for it to bounce back to the downtrend line there. Okay, so besides these stocks, if you are busy working, you don't have time to do your research, you can subscribe to our premium Watchlist watchlist. That's where I handpick about 4 or 5 stocks every week and analyze in detail with the entry stop loss and the target, so that you can follow. So you can check it out on our show more button below. I hope that you enjoy my analysis. Please help me to expand my YouTube channel by clicking the thumb up like button below, or any suggestion, please let me know so that I can improve the quality of the YouTube for you. Again, thank you for watching. Good luck in your trading. I will see you during the week, and take care everyone.